Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Today we're gonna talk about. I said another video, another live. Today we're gonna talk about Cdai 22, aka Courtney Early, pretty much exposed RondoNumbaNine for snitching, pretty much in his appeal process, trying to get out. I'm gonna pretty much read pretty much their case for y'all. I got the transcripts right here. It's public document if you want to go look at it. But I'm gonna give a second for some people to chime in first. Well, here we go, jump straight into it. Defendant 1, Clinton Massey, which is RondoNumbaNine, age 17, and defendant Courtney Early, which is Cdai 22, were both convicted of first-degree murder in connection with the shooting of taxi driver Javan Boyd on the night of February 21st, 2014. Excuse me, y'all. In addition, the jury found the state had proven beyond a reasonable doubt that defendant or one of whom conducted defendant was legally responsible who armed with a firearm during the commission of an offense. However, the jury did not find this allegedly to proven beyond a reasonable doubt early. Pretty much what they're trying to say is that the jury just the first part of the transcript. Pretty much so far what they're trying to say is that the jury found them both guilty of a crime, but they don't know who did the crime, which is pretty much is actually pulling the trigger. But they pretty much saying is that we find you guilty of being responsible. It says being legally responsible with the armed firearm during the commission of a crime. But it doesn't say who was the actual shooter. Since defendant was 17 at the time, they still talking about Rondo. Since defendant was 17 at the time, trial court has direction opposed not to enhance to sentence 24 plus 15 years. Okay, pretty much what they're trying to say is because RondoNumbaNine was 17, they said that they was going to sentence him, the defendant, to 24 years plus 15 years for the firearm, which totaled 39 years. So pretty much the state of Illinois was saying because RondoNumbaNine was 17 years old at the time, and they actually don't know who the actual shooter is, they're going to sentence him to 24 years for the actual crime of the alleged murder, and then an additional 15 years for the firearm. That's what total to RondoNumbaNine getting 39 years. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me keep going. Okay. On the night of February 21st, 2004, defendant and Early attended a party on 39th Street and Woodworth Ave in the Woodworth Garden Housing Projects. I'm pretty sure that Chicago, I would assume on the south side. Defendant wore a tiger stripe jogging suit and Early wore a Burberry shirt with white pants. And you could tell, bro, because a lot of their videos, they had some of them clothes on. That's crazy. Also attended a party where it's a bunch of other people. I ain't no really need to name them. Defendant and Early left the party with Herbert and Herbert Van. After they left, Jones, who remained at the party, got into an argument with a group of women known as Pink and Pretty and Pink. Because, my bad, Joe, I'm just really trying to skim through it and just really get to the part about RondoNumbaNine and Cdai. But they just pretty much saying the whole thing. Okay, multiple times. Okay. I'm about to just pretty much sum it up. Okay, pretty much they say that witness say that they saw Early open boys passenger side door, then they saw a defendant fire into a car. She heard 4 or 5 gunshots, after which defendant and Early returned to the car. pretty much this victim is saying that she seen Rondo as the alleged person. This is all public document. This is not nothing that I'm just making up or anything. This is public document for anybody that want to say this is all you got to do is type in the state versus Massey, which is RondoNumber9. This is his appeal papers. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know where I'm reading it from because I don't want nobody to say that like I'm making anything up. But pretty much in here, they saying that RondoNumber9 is filing for, appeal because it's also witnesses that say it was Cdai. In this transcript, it says that it's witness in here that says it was Cdai, and it's also witness in here that said it was Rondo. But Cdai, man, he's standing firm that, RondoNumber9 throwing him up under the bus to get out of prison. He's standing firm on that. Y'all can go check his IG live. He made a post and he pretty much said like, if y'all want to see RondoNumber9 snitch on me, dial this number right here. And the number that it was Rondo's attorney, who's filing the petition. I mean appeal. My bad. Excuse me, y'all. Appeal. But at the end of the day, Cdai got the same chance to get out as RondoNumber9 got to get out. Because at the end of the day, they don't have clear evidence to show who exactly pulled the trigger. All they got is witnesses saying this person did it, witnesses saying this person said it. They got some fingerprints and they got a cell phone. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they both got a chance to get out, But the fact that the state more than likely is going to make them go against each other to get out, and that's the sad part about it. And this is why I try to tell the kids and the youth, it's no loyalty, it's no justice in the streets, no nothing, because at the end of the day, these boys really, if these men really want their freedom, man, it's crazy because the state going to make them tell on each other, And that's the crazy part about it, The state is going to make them. If Rondo want to get out, he going to have to say who the alleged shooter was. If Cdai want to get out, he going to have to say who the alleged shooter was. That's all the state of Illinois want to hear. You get what I'm saying? And the first person that say that is going to get their time reduced. If not, they at 39 and at 37 years. I believe that's what they got, 39 and 37 or something like that. I believe it's in that ballpark, But Cdai feel hurt because he like, dang, my dog doing all of this to get out. Like, he really about to, try to throw me under the bus allegedly to get out. Like, that's what we coming to, And be honest with you, I feel like, Dirt paid for RondoNumber9 lawyer. That's just me, Dirt still shout him out in songs like he just said his recent song, Old Days, Rondo mama know I still love him, still love her, I believe he looking out for Rondo. I believe he got a good lawyer, for Rondo, And it's crazy that I feel like Rondo may throw Cdai under the bus. But at the end of the day, for those brothers to get out, somebody's going to have to throw each other up under the bus. Or they're going to have to sit down and sit back with their feet kicked up and just do that them years. That's the only thing that the state of Illinois want to hear. Because other than that, we already got y'all. We got fingerprints. We got Cdai's cell phone. We got witnesses saying you did it and witnesses saying you did it. So at least we got y'all on the scene. We got alleged motive, which the motive is the motive ain't really so good because they allegedly that it was a retaliation for L.A. Capone and all of that. But at the end of the day, the dude wasn't really an active member. He just used to hang with the dudes and drive them around. At least that's what people were saying. It could be he could be wrong, could be right, but that's at least what they say the dude was. They said the dude hung with the real people. He just drove them around and stuff like that. How you got that flunky homie that just want to hang around and you just use him because he got a car and stuff like that. I believe that that's what the dude was, Javan Boy. But My condolences go out to his family and stuff like that. But once again, if those brothers want to get out, man, somebody gonna have to tell. That's all the state of Illinois want to hear, you know. So it don't matter if they go get the higher power attorney or whatever. They got evidence to put y'all on the scene. They know it was a crime committed, you know. So at the end of the day, they only got a couple options. They either gonna tell or they gonna do them years. They two options. That's all the state of Illinois want to hear. So in Rondo appeal, he gonna have to throw Cdai up under the bus if he want to get out. Because he dang sure ain't gonna file no appeal and say that he was the person that did it. Because he just be wasting his money and the state's money. He be wasting taxpayers' money and everything. So if he gonna go through with this appeal process, he gonna have to throw Cdai up under the bus. You know? And if he get his appeal first and, you know, that's the story he going with, it's going to be hard for Cdai to follow up behind that with an appeal because that's case closed. You know, your homie just said you did it. You know, they might take you. You might try to get resentenced and you might get more than what you got. If Rondo get to go and see the judge first with his appeal process and he throws Cdai under the bus, Cdai can forget ever going in front of a judge with an appeal. He could forget it. He could forget it. Because if Rondo get his case first, Cdai be lucky if they don't retry him. And that's just real. He really better be lucky if they don't try to retry him. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't know if you really can. I don't really know if you can recharge. No, you can't recharge somebody for a body. You can't. So maybe not. But that appeal wouldn't go right. I tell you that much. And that's for the kids out there, man. You see that, man? You see that? When it comes to having to do 40 years, these dudes, it is wacky. It is wacky. You get what I'm saying? That's when all that realness go out the window. That's when all that game go out the window. That's when all that stuff go out the window. I keep trying to explain to the kids and the youth that's coming up, man. Your homie that you think your homie, you're going to see if he your homie when you get into something real. A lot of these dudes is they with you when the money good, when they got the girls, they got the cars, when they got all of that. But when these doors getting kicked and a person got to sit down and do 15 to 30 years and 40 years, people ain't real no more. You ain't my homie to that extent. That's what I tell these kids. That's your friend to an extent. That's your homie to an extent. What I mean by extent is when it comes to them having to do 40 years or 30 years or 25 years behind you, then we're going to see if that's your homie. If he going to do 25, 30 years, yeah, that's your homie then. Yeah, that's your homie. Yeah, that's your homie. Man, these dudes ain't signing up for that, man. But they jumping off the porch left and right for each other. They hitting these blocks, bumping these switches, these drakes, all of that, bro. Soon as something go left, man, it only take one person in that car to tell, bro, and everybody going down. You hear me? And I'm trying to tell you, if 4 people go do a crime right now in today's society, I can guarantee you out of those 4 people, one gonna tell. If somebody gets swept up in a indictment and it's 30 to 45 people, I can guarantee you about 10 of them about to tell. Look at the YSL case. Within the first month, 8 people told. They got 400 some witnesses, but within the first month, 8 people told. Y'all see how the streets is? But yeah, I see people jumping off left and right, jumping in the streets. That's all right. You're going to learn the hard way. You see RondoNumbaNine and Cdai learning the hard way, and these two had a bright future. Rondo got co-signed from Dirt at the time that was signed to, that wasn't signed. He had a co-sign in the backing from French Montana. You know, you still signed to Def Jam at the time. You know, he doing shows with Dirt, everything, you know. All he had to do was just stay focused, man, stay in the booth. Look what happened 3 to 5 years later. Dirt became the biggest artist in the world, getting $500,000 a show. And if he was this man when he was broke doing shows with him, Dirt would have signed him and took him with him when he got good. Because Dirt was going to sign L.A. Capone and 9, whether people want to admit it or not. He was going to sign them two for sure. Those was his shorties you seen from the beginning. Go look at all they videos from the beginning. You see Dirt co-signing all of them. Keith wasn't doing that. Dirt took his time out of there. So what makes you think if he was big right now and Rondo was free, he wouldn't sign him? Come on, man. All Rondo had to do was be patient, man. And that's what these kids don't got. This youth don't got. They don't got patience, man. They don't got patience, man. They think everything gonna come tomorrow, next week, next year. No. Sometimes you gotta stay down and be broke for 5 years to be rich for 20 years. Sometimes that's just how the luck of the draw go. But a lot of these youth, I see them jumping off the porch and crashing out every day for a couple dollars. That ain't you ain't even going. Even if the mission go through, that couple dollars only gonna last you about a week. You know what I'm saying? But I see these dudes ain't got no patience. All Nine had to do was stay down and stay patient, man. And Dirt would have took care of him, man. The same way he took care of Vaughn. You get what I'm saying? But Rondo couldn't. He wanted to get back or whatever the case may be, however it go, man. You know, he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait on Dirt to blow. You know what I'm saying? Because if he'd have waited, bro, if he'd have waited that little 3 to 5 years, bro, man, Dirt blew up, man. Dirt the biggest thing out right now, man. Getting 400,000-500,000 a show, man. Rondo, man, come on, man. That's all you had to do is stay down. That's all you had to do is stay down. That's it. That's all he had to do was stay down. That's all he had to do was stay down, man. That's all he had to do was stay down, man. That's it, man. And that's what's wrong with the youth, man. I'm trying to tell you right now, man. They crashing out, man, because they don't want to work, man, for what they really want, man. They don't want to wait 5 to 10 years, man, to really be in a position in life that they really want, man. They want it tomorrow. They want it next week, man. A lot of these dudes crashing out and ain't even about no money, man. I don't think this situation wasn't about no money, man. But look at all the money, man, that you had the potential to get. You had potential to make millions of dollars, Rondo, but you crashed out for no money. That's crazy. But then say, put some money on my books. You want me to put some money on your books? I'm not saying me in general, but I'm just saying dudes in general. I'm just saying about Nine to see that dudes crash out for no money and then say, put some money on my books. Hold on. So you out over no money, but you want me to put some money on your books. How that work? That don't even make sense. You was out here risking your life for no money, but now you asking me to help you out. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. But I'm going to say again. I feel like Rondo want to get home quick because Dirt is man's and Dirt can quickly put him in position and he know Dirt will. But I feel like I'm going to say this again. If Rondo step in front of that appeal court, and he going to have to throw Cdai up under the bus to get out. And that's just what it is. He going to have to throw him under the bus to get out. He going to have to. He going to have to. That's the only thing the state of Illinois want to hear, man. That's it. Either way it go, we want one of y'all. We'll take both of y'all. I'm telling you, this is how the state of Illinois is thinking. We already got both of y'all. But if one of y'all want to go, one of y'all going to have to give each other up, or both of y'all going to have to sit. And that's the way it's going. Now you see two best friends, man, two friends who grew up together, man, you know, happen to, like, ain't no life. They fending for their life. You know, it's dog eat dog right now. Whoever got the best lawyer, the best story, the best this, whoever see the judge first, you know, see they might not have the same pool as Rondo because, you know, Rondo got a connection to Dirt and all of that. So it's, you know, it ain't looking too good. But what are those brothers going to have to tell? Either way it go. If one of them want to come home, somebody gonna have to tell on the other one. And that's just how it's gonna go. And that's real life for you. That's real life for you. You know how like when you joke and you play and you be like, hey man, if you had to do, would you tell on me in real life? Nah, bro, I'm going to jail for 30, 40 years. That situation. That situation that people talk about and be like, oh bro, man, I'll go do 30 years. I'll keep it real. I'll keep it solid. That time when you about gonna keep it real and who gonna keep it solid. You get what I'm saying? And it's for all the youth out there. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody that's out in them streets. This should be a life lesson for y'all. That same story that everybody say when they're a kid. Oh, bro, I can go do 20 years, bro. I'm gonna keep it solid. I ain't folding, bro. I'll go do 30 and come home, bro. Come on. That situation right here. Let's see who gonna do that 30 of them 40 years and keep it solid and don't say nothing. Because I can guarantee you, neither one of those brothers will if it really came down to it. And that's the crazy part about the streets. That's the crazy part about the streets that I try to tell the youth, bro. Is no loyalty in this. Just because y'all smoking woods and bumping on these blocks with these switches and these drakes, wait till y'all get in the law of a court and it's between you or them or a box for 30, 40 years. I can guarantee you're going to start to see your homie or you freeze up. It is what it is. That's why before it get to that point, find something else to do. Because the streets ain't made for everybody. I really don't think it's made for nobody, but at the end of the day, it's certain people that got to do what they got to do. But now it's a difference. When I was younger and coming up, the older people in front of me was crashing out over money. These dudes is crashing out over a block that got 12 houses on this block and another and a block that got 12 houses on this block. Like, come on, bro. It ain't even about no money, man. They just crashing out just cause it look cool. Because it look cool. It ain't even about no money. They just crashing out to crash out. That's the difference between this generation and the old school and the generation that passed. That's the difference. These dudes is crashing out for no money, for nothing. Dudes back then was crashing out for bread. That's the difference. That's the big difference with this generation. It's a big difference. They ain't bigger or badder or more tough or nothing. They just crash out more quicker. They just do more dumb stuff. That's all it's about. That's why some of the stuff you be hearing, you be looking like, you be like, huh? Over that? Man, that's dumb. That's the difference, man. They ain't more tougher than us. They ain't more braver. These young dudes ain't that. They just crash out more quicker. They just, back then it had to be over some money or something like that. These dudes, yeah, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Wasteland. Appreciate that, Daniel. Daniel, sometimes when I be talking, I don't really be reading the comments, but appreciate it, Exotic Beats. Appreciate it, Jaquavian, was that the fourth? Appreciate that, Chopper. Appreciate that, Crumpston. Appreciate that, JCM. Appreciate that, Chris Seaberry. Appreciate that, Chop Sticky for life. Yeah, the last part. Appreciate, what is that? Magello. Appreciate the black one. Appreciate all y'all comments, man. Sometimes when I be going, I really don't be reading it, but I appreciate that. Appreciate all that. Appreciate all that. Appreciate all the love, man. I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate all the love, man. I definitely do. I definitely do. And at the end of the day, I hope I save somebody. That's all I try to do it for. That's all I try to do it for. Yeah, man. But that's it. That's just how I feel, man. That's why I stay out these youngsters' way, man. If I ain't got to get no money, man, or be around them no more time than I have to, bro, I don't even kick it with these young dudes no more, man, because they crash out over crazy stuff, bro. It ain't even about no money no more, man. Somebody, y'all just be chilling in the parking lot. He be like, "Oh, that's my aunt, bro. What did he do to you today? All right, probably whatever he did another day, but what did he do to you today? Like, you get what I'm saying? It just soon as it just crash out, you know. Back then, it'd be like, oh, I'm about to press him to go get my money or something like that, or oh, he did this for some money. Like it was something like these dudes, they ain't even money for the stuff. Like back then, somebody probably go knock something off. They probably come back get 10, 15, something like that. Nowadays, man, they knock something off and go back and smoke a wood. They ain't even get no money for it. They just did it just cause. Just cause. At least back in the day, they was getting something knocked, you know what I'm saying? 10, 15, a dub, ski, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they don't get nothing but a wood, you know, a yerk or something like that. They ain't get nobody, man. They just knocking stuff off, bro. That's all it's about, bro. Who could get the most stripes? Who could be the most scared? And then as soon as they get locked up, you take that Drake and they switch. They getting beat on every tier in the jail, every unit, from the A unit all the way. Excuse me. From the A unit all the way up, man, they getting beat on. Them dudes ain't with it without them weapons. Um, I wish them dudes the best, man. I wish RondoNumbaNine the best, and I wish his family the best. I know it's been hard on his mom's. He went away at 17 years old, so I know that's been hard on her. Same thing for Cdai 22 mom. You know, she lost her son Cdai too in the streets, and you know her other son. You know, they he in a bad situation. I just put it like that. You know, he's still alive and breathing, you know, but she can't physically touch him. So I feel for both of those mothers. And I wish those mothers the best. Those is the ones that my heart go out to, you know. Cause a lot of times, man, when you out here and you thugging and you doing your thing, man, you know, the pain and the suffer that you put on your moms, man, when something really happened to you, you go away, man, is unbelievable. And that's one thing they always taught you since you was a kid. You don't stress your moms out, you know, especially when you know better, you do better, you know. But I wish both of those dudes the best. But in logic standpoint and just being honest with y'all, because I try to keep it honest with you, if those dudes want to come home, somebody gonna have to fold on the other one. And that's just the way it is. You know, um, I feel like those to do what's best for them. I never speak for somebody in that state, you know, because it's easy to say what you would do or what you not do, but you're not in that situation and you're not doing 40 years, you know. However it went, you know, those dudes took an oath, uh, what they was gonna do. They went and did whatever they was gonna do, allegedly, and whether if it turned out good or it turned out bad, they got to take accountability and responsibility for what they did, you know? So I just wish those brothers the best. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. I appreciate y'all, man. I told y'all I was going to go live for y'all when I got off work, man. You know, but I definitely appreciate all y'all. Peace, positivity, network growth, man. We're going to save these kids, man, no matter what it take. But I appreciate y'all. Good night, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for the wonderful live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But it's your boy D's Media signing out.